0.821, and the unit would be ATM dot times liter over mole Kelvin. Is this familiar? No. So eventually, this particular constant, no, which is supposedly, no, an ordinary constant, becomes, no, the so-called universal gas constant. Now, why do I'm so excited about this one? If you study physics more, no, in college or higher physics, you will learn that there are 26 constants in the universe. And one of these 26 constants is this uh, universal gas equation. So by the way, they changed the K, since K is for a universal constant. To be specific that this is the universal constant, they use the letter R. No? Universal constant. This is 0.0821 ATM dot liter over mole dot Kelvin or times Kelvin. So this is the universal constant. And as I was mentioning, if you study physics, you'll realize how magnificent this is. Because the 26 universal constants, if you change one of it, no, or if one of it ceased to exist, one of them suddenly shifted its value, it will no longer be our universe. It would be another universe. It will be a separate universe, a parallel universe, or a different universe. That's why one of the 26 universal constants is the universal gas constant. And it's very amazing because scientists, after so many years of comparing individual relationship of pressure, volume, temperature, number of moles, came up with this one. The R is equals to PV NT. And I think you know where this is going already. Right? Scientists or even students don't like fractions. So we can rewrite this by multiplying both sides by NT. So it'll cancel out. And I'll be left by R, N, and T is equals to PV. And I can rearrange this one into PV is equals to nRT. Familiar? This is your ideal gas equation. One of the most elegant equation that has been crafted not just for one day, not just for 2 or a year, but for several years with several heads, several geniuses. That's why we want to value and make the most of it. This is your ideal gas equation. The PV is equals to nRT. Now, I'll be uploading some problem sets for you to solve, no? Just to give you a trick, no? How do we use the PV and RT? Because again, I think I'm assuming you can manipulate the equation if the givens are already there. Say for instance, at 1 atm pressure, no, I have 2 moles of gas at a 30 degrees Celsius. What is the volume? So you substitute. Just remember the R, the constants, that is 0.0821 atm dot liter mole dot Kelvin, and you'll get it. No, but how about sir? Sir, do I need to memorize all the equations? No need. You simply need to memorize this PV is equals to nRT. Why is that? So let me teach you a trick on how to use the PV and RT into all the gas laws. No? Say for instance, sir, the given is only pressure and volume. It doesn't matter if you don't know if it's Boyle, Charles, or Gay-Lussac's law. We don't really care as long as you know That's the right equation. So, sir, ang given po, alam ko po na pressure kasi naka ATM at volume kasi naka liters. So, all I need to do is to isolate the PV into one side. So, ano ba yung sinasabi ni sir? Baka nalilito kayo. Halimbawa, the problem goes like this. A 2.0-liter balloon has an initial pressure of 3.0 liter. The volume of the balloon suddenly dropped into 0.5 liters. What is the final pressure? So you know that the pressure and volume is there, but you forgot the equation. So using the ideal gas equation, you simply need to isolate both given into one side of the equation. For that case, the PV is given already. No, they are already also isolated. So you simply copy. Since isolated na siya, you don't need to do anything. So that is simply PV. And then, after isolating them, you copy on the other side. And then, you label initial, final. Now, again, if you don't know what this is your Boyle's law. But in a problem solving, probably you don't really care if what law it is. As long as you know how to use it and how to manipulate it. So, say for instance naman, Charles' law, VT. Kaso nakalimutan mo kung paano siya, ganito ba or naka-denominator form. So again, use the equation, isolate them. PV is equals to nRT. So that would be PV nRT. So skill lang kailangan dito, hindi memorization. I-isolate ko to. Pagsasamahin ko. So i-divide ko by both sides ng T. Alright? So I'll have VT here. And then, given ang volume and temperature, I simply eliminate this one kasi di ko naman yung kailangan. VT, I copy it. I don't know if kung anong equation to as long as I know this is correct. V1, T1. Halimbawa, nakalimutan mo din si Charles' law kasi nag-memorize ka. PV, nRT. Isolate the given. Ang given sa Charles' law, of course, pressure and temperature. That would be P over T. So, i-divide both sides by T. Cancel mo na si volume. Copy mo si PT. Kasi isolated na siya. PT. Copy. And I have my Gay-Lussac. Sir, paano pag yung Avogadro's law ang kailangan ko? Sige, as long as you know the PV and RT, you will not be left astray. Divide both sides by N. Kasi ang given moles tas ang volume. Magkasama na sila sa one side of equation, V over N. Eliminate mo na ulit si P kasi di mo na kailangan. Eliminate mo na to. So, V over N is equals to V over N. Yan. You have Avogadro's law. How about combined gas law? Again, PV and RT lang. Kailangan doon PV and T. So, both sides by T. Magkakasama na yung tatlong given. Eliminate. PVT. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. And there you have it. No? The equations needed. Boyle's, Charles, Gay-Lussac, Avogadro combined gas law, and ideal gas equation. So again, this is a very beautiful topic. Hopefully, you'll appreciate it. And yan. Enjoy the history behind it. And try to reflect on how hard this is. And yan, sana hindi nyo lang i-ignore kasi napakaganda nito. And you have to learn how to manipulate the equation in order to master the skill in solving. And remember the units, no? Again, we always need to transform it to Kelvin, to ATM, to liters, and to N. Right? And don't forget the STP because some problems, minsan isa lang ang given, tapos sasabihan ka lang at STP. Yan. Sa standard temperature is 0 degrees Celsius to Kelvin, that's 273. Pressure is 1.0 atm. The volume is 22 liters and the number of mole is 1.0 mole. Always remember these values. No? And this will lead you to R. R is 0.0821 atm. So basically, this is it, no, for all the gas equation. The PV is equals to nRT and this stuff right here. If you have any question, feel free to send me a message. And again, we still don't have internet, so yan. Please bear with me if sometimes I cannot reply to you immediately. Thank you mga Chimek, and good luck for your final exam. I'll be uploading handout with problems, and hopefully I can solve some for you, or even I can write the answer so that you can check. There you have it. Good luck mga Chimek, and God bless always. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.